And yeah, pretty cool. You can actually write with it, because I don't know if you know, but a pen, yeah, you can write with it.
Many months later.
Guess who's back?
So after a few days of brainlessness, I decided it would just be easier to get a proven chassis such as the AR rifle and slap a pen tip to it. Alright, so here are the parts that I've printed. I haven't tested them yet, but I have sanded them down so they won't interfere. So I made this pretty simple to assemble, though there are some issues with the design clearly. But I've not actually tried shell ejecting it yet, which will be a first, and this thing misprinted by really bad, so that's gonna probably snap. Let's see. Yep, it's latched on properly. So I went back to the drawing board and I reprinted a messed up frame again. So back from the printer, I have my new frame here, and this might look a bit similar to the current one that broke, and that's because it basically is.
He fucked up.
Now I repeated this process till I got the perfect frame, which I eventually did get, but not before I can quickly go on study leave so I can try pass my exams. Now that I'm back from failing one of my 5 subjects, I finally found a body that worked, a design that relatively ejects and loads with no real problems. The writing was also solved by just shortening the tip of the pen, and it all seems fine. However, there was still one minor issue that I wanted to fix. Now the problem at hand would be the charging handle. It's long, it's weak, and it's really thin, and it's perfect for snapping since it's literally what pulls the whole bolt open and shell ejects. So that being the case, and what better timing than to get a sponsorship from none other than PCBWay, once again helping me with my useless ideas. PCBWay, which in contrary to the name, actually offers a wide variety of services such as CNC machining, 3D printing, both polymer and metal, and I might try next time, injection molding, which could be useful for figures, whatnot. And of course, PCB circuit boards, but I know jack shit about electronics in the first place, so I'll be focusing more on the other ones. And in today's case, I'm trying coated CNC parts and metal 3D printing, which I'm actually pretty skeptical of, because you got issues like over extrusion and... Hi, me from the future, and I'd like to say these parts are made pretty damn well, and I have no complaints about them. But I wouldn't be so worried about my parts anyways, because you're working with professionals that know what they're doing anyways. So you know that they know that you know that your parts will come out great anyways. And if you're scared of shipping messing up your order, then you gotta trust me that their copious amount of protection wrap will secure your piece in place. And I would like to remind you all that all the parts that I ordered were all stock quality, meaning there was no roughness checks, no smoothness checks, no assembly fitting. So whether you're a beginner or a veteran at making projects, or you're just making a project that's stupidly complicated, PCBWay delivers, and delivers well. So thank you PCBWay for sponsoring me yet again with my stupid ideas. And if you're thinking of making a project, or if you're even thinking of making this project, might as well get some CNC'd or 3D printed metal parts. About the functions of the pen itself and features that I've included in its design. Finally found a way to use my stickers. The bolt here actually locks up, so you can write pretty damn well. Is this writing right? Something like that, I don't know. It locks up, and when you pull it, it releases the lock, and you can shell eject. This piece over here is what makes it lock. You have this, which goes on top here. That's why it's so thin, because I don't have any more space to put it. And it pulls it down. Now, if you ever put the bolt in without the lock, and it locks itself up with no extractor, something, you can get a needle, push through this little. That's odd. Yeah, so if you got time, please check them out. Very nice and very professional people. I'd recommend them for your next project, whatnot. See you in the next one.